Hi, my name's Ethan Zaya. I'm joined alongside Quentin Leak, and we're here with LHS Sports Center. As the spring season is coming to a close, we're going to have to make a recap over our successful spring season.
First off, let's talk about baseball. Baseball is a 6-16 record, and we have an interview with Coach Jansen.
Hi, I'm Ethan Zaya with Irish Sports Center, and I'm here with Matt Jansen, our LHS baseball coach. I'm here to ask him a few questions. So Jansen, how do you feel the season has gone so far?
There's been growth. I mean, we've gotten better from the start to finish. So record doesn't kind of dictate or tell how good we've gotten to this point or where we are right now. But we're playing better. We're playing better now than we've ever been. So
that's good. That's good. Are there any changes needed with the season coming to an end?
No, just keep getting better at our weaknesses. Stay together.
All right. And how's next year looking for the team?
We should have a lot of kids coming back again. Not too many seniors, at least that are finished now. So we should have pretty much the same group and just try to add to that. Get a year stronger. Play high level in the summer. Look out, world.
Yep. There you go. All right, back to me, Quentin Lee. Now let's talk about track. As the track season is coming closely to an end, we have many successful athletes going to the semifinal and state level, and we have an interview with Honor Mannings about her journey through the track season.
Hi, I'm Mariah, and we're here with Honor. We're going to ask her a couple questions. Did the season go how you expected it to?
Yeah, I just wish my times could have been better in the beginning of the season instead of improving now.
Are you excited about state?
Yeah, if I pass sectionals first. But I think I'm going to.
How do you think state would go?
I think it would go great. I think it's going to go pretty well, actually.
Thank you, Honor.
You're welcome, Mariah.
Now let's talk about golf. Golf has had a fairly successful season with many medalists along the way. Now let's hear an interview from Ethan and Compton.
Hi, I'm Carter Hewitt, joined with Jackson Compton and Ethan Zeit from the Lafayette golf team. We're going to ask them a couple questions about this season. How do you guys feel this season went?
I think it was fairly successful. We had many medalists along the way of the season. Each individual placements all along the way. We didn't really get anything good, like team-wise, but out of the individual standpoint between all 5 of our golfers, we did a pretty good job.
I think it was a pretty successful season. We never really lost a match. We usually won every match. Always had somebody winning individually in a match. Had many medalists in each tournament. I thought it was pretty successful as a whole.
How do you guys plan to attack next year?
So definitely we'll want to practice a lot more, maybe doing a few team practices throughout the summer, and then maybe some stuff in the fall, but I don't know. But we'll definitely want to work on our weaknesses so we can all shoot better scores next year.
I definitely want to practice a lot this summer, spring, fall, going into next year. Hopefully have a successful senior season. Send a few guys down to state next year.
What was your guys' favorite course you played this year?
So mine was probably the St. Joseph Country Club. It's in very good condition. The tee boxes, fairways, and the greens roll really nicely. So with it being a harder course, shooting a good score there definitely feels a lot more rewarding.
My favorite course this year was probably Mazingo down in Maryville. Beautiful course, very challenging, so when you shoot a good score, it's always nice, but it's very beautiful.
What was your guys' favorite memory from this year?
So my favorite memory was probably the Mazingo tournament up in Maryville. I was able to play with my brother. It was his senior year, so it was nice to play in a best ball tournament with him.
My favorite memory from the year was probably just getting to have my grandpa be my coach and experience and that all season. It was pretty cool.
And then how did districts go for you guys?
Fairly disappointed in my performance personally. I had a very bad front 9, and then I did much better on the back, but I wasn't able to make up for the mistakes I made early on.
Pretty disappointed. Had a pretty solid front going into the back. Started the back off good and then just kind of fell apart. Wasn't able to make the cut. Pretty disappointing end of the year, but still got next season.
Thank you guys. Now back to Quentin.
Now let's talk about tennis. Tennis has a 1-8 record, and we have an interview with Coach Wolf.
Today we'll be interviewing Coach Wolf about next year's tennis season. What are your thoughts on the team's performance this year?
I thought we did fairly well for having really a beginning team. There was only one returnee, and he's a senior this year. So I thought we actually progressed really well. And we got one win against Cameron this year.
How do you feel going into next season with this team?
I feel really well because they're going to actually come out with their summer program and keep working on things. And I'm still kind of working with them kind of on the off season here. So I think we got a really good chance, and I'm going to try to get some kids for next year to come out, especially freshmen and sophomore, and try to work with them by the time they get to be, senior year. I think they'll be really well. So.
Do you think that the boys volleyball next year is going to affect anything with the tennis team?
I think yes, just because it's so hard to try to get guys to come out, in the spring season, especially after basketball. I try to get some basketball players, come out, but it seems like it's hard to get them. Otherwise, they go to baseball. It seems like so. I think it will be kind of hard to get, those, more guys to come out for.
Well, thank you very much.
Well, you're welcome.
Now let's talk about girls soccer. They ended their season 4-15, and we have an interview with Coach Walters, and let's see what he has to say about their current season.
Hi, I'm Ella Hammond. Today I'll be interviewing Coach Walters, the coach of Lafayette High School soccer team. How do you feel the season went this year?
I had a goal that I think we got close to, but we didn't obtain that goal, and so I think we did good, but not as good as I wanted to.
What was your most memorable moment from this season?
The last practice where we had a giant water balloon fight in practice and drenched the track team.
What do you think one of your biggest strengths were
Me personally?
as a team?
I think team camaraderie, the attitudes between all of the players, I think was at one of its best when it comes to all of the teams that I've coached.
What do you think is the most important quality for a successful soccer player?
Hard work, and hard work.
All right, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right, back to you, Ethan.
With the 2023 season coming to an end, with 2023 and 2024 sports just around the corner, we have two interviews with new coaches, Coach Doherty and Coach Madison.
I'm here with the new football coach, Coach Doherty. He's also assistant track coach. And you are how old?
24.
Very excited to be our new coach. Got a couple questions for him. First question, what are you bringing to the team that we haven't seen or something that might be new?
I'd say a lot of energy and excitement, structure, organization. I'm going to demand hard work. I feel like that's something that hasn't been done here for the past couple of years. So yeah, just trying to make it exciting for the kids, make it something they can buy into, something where it's fun to actually be around and work hard.
And how do you plan on bringing your team back, from an off year last year? How do you rebuild off that?
That also kind of ties into the energy and excitement part. So just trying to do some fun things this summer for the kids to keep them bought in, keep them out. Getting numbers, getting kids out this year and keeping them and retaining them for the next couple of years. It's gonna take a little bit. It's not gonna be first day or first year because Rome wasn't built in one day. Okay, so it's gonna take a little bit, but it's gonna start this summer, May 30th.
And what are some goals or expectations you might have for this year, or any players specifically?
Goals, like I kind of just said, the numbers of kids. That's one of our big goals, which the middle school football is going to help with that. And then expectations is I just want kids to come out and work hard and apply themselves, have good attitudes each and every day, and show up to practice with intent to get better each and every day because I feel like that was something we lacked last year.
As a new head coach, how excited are you for your first opportunity?
I'm really, really excited. I'm also nervous, but ready to get to work.
That's all we got. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Hi, I'm Aaron, joined alongside Coach Madison. How are you feeling being back in the North Side?
Well, I'm really excited. It's a great place, great opportunity to come back. I have a lot of friends here, a lot of people I know, a lot of former students that have reached out to me since I got hired. So I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah. What are you looking forward to most about being back at Lafayette?
Just the family atmosphere and just how close everyone is, the faculty, the kids, and it's just going to be really exciting to be back here. And I walked through the hall a couple days ago and realized I still know a lot of people here, even some students. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah. What are your goals for the Lafayette girls program?
Well, just like when I was here before, we just want to try to be as successful as we can, be the best team in the city if at all possible. We want to be the toughest team every night, play the best defense, and play the hardest. So when I was here before, I think we did that most of the time, and we'll try to do that again.
Yeah. How would you describe your coaching style?
Well, I like to coach kids hard, get after them, challenge them a little bit, because I feel like most players don't reach the full potential unless someone pushes them to do so. My coach in high school was like that. And so that's what I try to do. And I think, you build relationships with kids and they realize how much you care about them, and that's a pretty easy thing to do.
All right, now we got a fun question.
Okay.
For a dinner at Chili's, who would win in a 1v1 versus you and Spinner?
Oof, well, now probably Spinner. 10 years ago, I might have been able to get him once.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Thank you.
Thanks.
That's all we have for this year. Thank you for joining us, and you all have a great summer. We'll see you guys next year.